Download the most interactive live scores app that you will get out there today. It is Crowd Scores. You can chat with fans and also keep up to date with your team's scores. Link in the description. Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to my channel, and especially welcome back to the detailed best young player reviews. And assistant coaches, we are starting off with a big one. It is Marcus Rashford. And guys, it would be much appreciated if you could just go ahead and smash that like button on the first episode of many to come from the best young player reviews. And obviously we are starting off with one of the biggest talents in English football right now, Marcus Rashford from Manchester United, a pacey young striker who has a lot of potential in him. He starts off at a 76 rating, 18 years old, already worth 7 million, so it won't be cheap getting this guy into your team. But honestly, let me tell you, this guy is so much fun to play with. And now we will switch over to gameplay. After that, we'll take a look at how much he actually grew in detail. So let's start off by talking about the positive things that are surrounding Marcus Rashford at the moment when he gets to the full potential. Now obviously he starts off with a lot of pace, and Marcus Rashford definitely is a guy that many people will be using just because of his pace. But I gotta say, he has a lot more to offer. I got so many assists with this guy. As you can see right here, he has 3-star skill moves, so you have to focus on what he can do and what he cannot do, because this guy can't be running down the wings just doing the Baba spin, cutting inside, finessing it into the top right corner. No, that won't be happening with him. But what you will get is a striker that is moving forward all the time with a lot of pace, looking for the ball to be played into him, and when it does get played into him, he will finish it like this. This guy has a great finesse shot on him, by the way. I personally feel like that was really powerful whenever he took it. It seemed like a 50-50 chance of it going in or not. It didn't really matter from where he took that one, so try it out. I personally thought though his runs that he was making were the best thing about him. His pace allows him to cut in between defenses and just run past everyone until you pass it into him, and then no one will be catching up to him. He will just get it past the goalkeeper, and that's a goal for your team. But also in the air, Marcus Rashford is actually really good, so his jumping improves a lot throughout his career, so keep an eye out on that. And certainly his heading isn't bad either. He is really good in the air, and I feel like every time I cross it into him, it would be a dangerous situation. So one thing that he is lacking though is probably the strength. The strength is something that is an issue with this guy, so you have to avoid getting in contact with defenders a lot of times. So most of the time you just need to dribble around them, just abuse your pace and get past them. But on Legendary, on which I recorded all of these videos right here, I personally felt like it was quite easy to get past defenders, even though we also played against teams like Chelsea, as you can see in the background. This is the preseason tournament, and as you could see, he can also take free kicks. I believe his stats go up to above like 70 on the free kick stats, and shot power, you guys will see that later on. But one thing that you won't be getting a lot with Rashford is long shots, because most of the time this guy is always running into spaces, and it will be tough to get him into a position where he can take long shots from. So this is not the type of Ibrahimovic player. This is definitely someone you want to through ball into, and he will just finish it every single time when he gets one-on-one against the goalkeeper, or even in tight situations like these that you could see on your screen right now. So one thing that I was always amazed about was his finishing. In the penalty area, he could basically take shots from anywhere, and it would be incredibly dangerous for your opponents. When he has a defender on his back, he will just turn with the pace burst, and then basically put it past the keeper into the bottom left, bottom right, top left. It doesn't matter. You can definitely rely on his finishing. You just have to aim on target, and he will get it into one of the corners. Now here's the perfect clip that describes Marcus Rashford in my opinion. He's pacey, he gets into tight spaces, and he gets around defenders with the good dribbling that he has on him. But as soon as a defender gets onto him, he most of the time loses the ball. Now let's take a detailed look at the growth of Marcus Rashford. He started off at 76 and now he is 88 rated. Obviously with a lot of training you can get him to a higher rating, but take a look at this: 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. His strength though improves by plus 14 within all these seasons that I played, and strength is really important for a striker in my opinion. You need to be able to push away defenders. On the mental stats, as every single player does, they don't really grow that much in this FIFA, which is quite upsetting. I believe the defenders are the only ones where it does improve quite a bit, but for strikers and all that, it doesn't really improve that much. Now, on the technical stats though, plus 22 on ball control and plus 13 on dribbling. So this guy gets above 90 on both of those stats, and he definitely is able to dribble around anyone. If he would have 4-star skills, yeah, it will be a tough task for the defenders. So I personally think that you just need to get the pace burst in, and when defenders do come close, you need to take away the pace and then start dribbling around nicely, and then maybe get into a position where you can take a shot. Finishing is on 85, which is good, but for an 88 striker, I personally would have preferred a rating above 90, but that is just me maybe. But I gotta say, assistant coaches, Marcus Rashford is an amazing talent, and I would definitely recommend you guys using him. Obviously, lots of you guys will be using him, but in this video, I wanted to show you how he grows without any training sessions throughout all the seasons. 88 rated Marcus Rashford, growing from 76 to 88. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the best young players, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Take care. Peace.